Yeah, what do we think about the Wayne Bennett to South? Is he going to be the solution?
Yeah, well, I just don't know how long it's going to take for him to get them right. Yeah, it's going to depend a lot on recruitment, I think, because they're middle forwards. Yeah, they've got a pretty average middle, not being helped by the likes of Cameron Murray being out, and Jai Arrow's playing edge, can play middle as well, and he's playing busted. Like, he's been amazing though, Jai Arrow. Like, if everyone had to go like him, South wouldn't be in the trouble they're in. He's just he's been phenomenal. But yeah, I think it's going to depend on some key recruits. Our man Crash Craddock spoke to Wayne Bennett last night. You can read the story on the Courier Mail and Daily Telegraph and Code websites. But Bennett's assured Crash that he won't be taking players with him from the Dolphins. But we've heard these types of things before, haven't we?
We did.
So I don't know what's going to happen there. But I think once they get a few guys back, South, so we're talking Bennett-wise, he gets you play Jai Gray at fullback, because I think it's pretty clear now. Like, Latrell Mitchell ran for 51 metres in this game, and that's not enough for a modern fullback. It's nowhere near enough. I'm sure it's not enough for an ancient fullback. I'm sure they ran further in the old Daily Messenger. Not Daily Messenger, they played a bit wider, but Clive Churchill probably ran more metres than that. But I think it's just not enough. I mean, he's great. He's still got plenty of strike in him, Mitchell. His numbers everywhere else, attacking stats are phenomenal, and I'm sure he's capable of carving Parramatta up for sure. But they need more from him at the back. But I thought they played okay, South. They look like they're getting really close to a win. So
that's the scary thing for Parramatta this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Jace?
I reckon he'll turn it around straight up.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll have a problem at all. I reckon he'll get some good recruits during the off season, and you look, they've got plenty of good players on the list already. And look, it's all about man management, isn't it? And he's the proven one in the competition who can just walk into clubs and pick boys up and take them along. And he's already done it with Souths and a lot of that squad. So I think I'll just jump straight on board.
Yeah.
He brings that gravitas too, doesn't he? He brings
he
players want to come and play with him. Players want to come to the club as well, and they see that as him as the guy to kind of take their careers forward in a way. So
and a little bit of luck with injuries as well, and things can turn pretty fast. But if there's one guy that can do it, it's Bennett.
What about the Dolphins though? Where does that live? I know.
Yeah.
We obviously knew he was.
It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame because they're building something really good there, don't you reckon, Jason?
Oh yeah, I mean, they're a great side to watch.
They're fourth on the ladder at the moment, and that's we're going into round 12, so we're a good chunk of we're over a third of the way through the season now. So they're doing good things.
Good attractive style of footy, classic sort of Wayne Bennett side. And it's really exciting. But where does it leave him? Well, you only got to look back in history to see the guys that have taken over from Bennett. And they all have a good footy brain, but I think it just comes down to tapping into guys and getting the best out of them. And I think that's totally different skill that for Christian when not many people know. So
I think the Dolphins will be quietly terrified about the curse of Wayne Bennett continuing. I hope it doesn't. I hope Christian Wolf is able to break the trend.
Reassuring us, don't they, that it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But it keeps happening, and I hope it doesn't happen. It is a shame that Bennett didn't do a longer deal. I think, but because I think he's building something quite good up there too. So
Christian Wolf is a really popular coach though too. I mean, players love him.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of been a coach in the making for a long time. He was obviously over at St Helens, and then he's done some stuff on the rep scene, and he's been at the Dolphins for a while. He's been an assistant for a really long time. So hopefully he can break that.
Yeah, hope so.
Hopefully.
It's an interesting space though, isn't it? Because with the announcement of another expansion team coming up and Bennett's name linked to that, what does that mean for Souths as well? I mean, you got to groom someone else. They've already done that. Now they've moved him on. It's
that's a
challenging
good point.
space.
So after the 3 seasons, if he doesn't win a premiership, then the curse of Wayne Bennett kicks in, and they're back to that's it's
Right. Well, this is the swings and roundabouts of rugby league, though, right? This is it's always a little bit of a merry-go-round.
Yep.